right, now there is a rule of 9's here
Yeah.
that I understand that helps you assess a burn. So what does exactly the rule of 9's help you determine?
Yeah. So the rule of 9 is, like, as we've spoken, it's about this dose depending of how badly burned you are, and it really refers to the surface area of your body, how much of your body was burned, and this will determine, treatment. It will determine survival of the patient, and really at the end of the day, the outcome, but also the management that we'll do in the patient, and it allows us to communicate among providers, healthcare providers, and communicating on what the degree of the injury of the patient is. Now, let me tell you something about this because this is important.
While you do this, let's go ahead and
Yeah.
put up a graphic here
Yeah.
too, because there's a graphic about the burns of 9, and as you're
Yeah.
talking about this, I want to make sure that we have this up so people understand. Please go ahead.
So essentially, when we're talking about the rules of 9's, and this is a classification that was done many years ago when we were a little bit thinner, but essentially it helps us have an idea of what the surface areas is. So essentially is in your upper extremities, if you have a circumferential burn of, let's say, your arm, your entire arm, that refers essentially to 9%. So 4.5% for the anterior surface and another 4.5% for the posterior surface. Your torso, you'll be 9 in the upper portion and 9 in the lower portion of your torso. So when you add that up, that's 18%. If you add the back, then that's 36%. And you start adding. Now, one important thing that you'll see here with children tend to have, if you realize children usually have the head is bigger than the rest of the body. So what will happen is the percentage, especially in children with the head and upper face and torso, the percentages do change a little bit, especially as the child grows to accommodate for that changes in the body surface area.